Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy. I am going to enjoy watching this Terrence Howard scenario play out. Because, well, first of all, if you haven't seen it, he was on the red carpet. He got asked some questions by one of the local TV stations. He gave a pretty elaborate answer. As a matter of fact, his answer to me was actually absolutely on point. Now, whether or not he's controlled opposition, or whether or not he is an individual that's truly fed up and deciding to reveal some of the truths that he's learned about life, or whether he has a motive that doesn't agree with what my motive is, I don't care. I applaud it and I like it. It's going to be interesting to watch it unfold because, listen, you don't get to that knowledge of being able to speak in those manners and speak in the spirit. You guys hear me all say, I say this all the time. I hear in the spirit. You do too. You know that. I know that. Okay. This is not complex. This is 101. You guys know that. However, there's an ability for one to speak in the spirit, or I'm sorry, hear in the spirit. But there's also a great gift when one is able to speak in the spirit. Because, okay, let's go deep. Here's the truth. Because your tongue is your second most vital organ. Absolutely. So if you have the gift to be able to speak in the spirit, I'm not talking about hamdallah bosha. I'm not talking about, that. I'm talking about, well, that might be as well, whatever, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about to be able to put words into spiritual dynamics, whereas it speaks not to your flesh man, but your inner spirit man. And he hears it, or she hears it loud and clear, right? That's a gift. And so I applaud that. Not only do I applaud that, right, but I also applaud the fact that they're challenging the current what I believe is the indoctrination system known as the education system, that he's even challenging that not only on a basic level, 1 times 1 equals 2, okay, the Pythagorean theorem. He's not only challenging on a basic level, he's also challenging it on the grandest level as it relates to the universe and the lie of gravity. So why am I excited? Because the truth of it is that you don't come to the understanding, the understanding, the overstanding of that knowledge without going through the process of waking up to the fact that we're not a whirling and twirling spinning ball. And so why awaken narrative? Would that relate with the fact that this is not a whirling and twirling spinning ball? I know that's your question. Well, here's the answer. Because the only reason that you can believe that we're a whirling and twirling and spinning ball that water sticks to, that always appears flat and level and they all touch. So, I mean, I don't even see how that could wrap around a ball and when it's always flat and level, whatever. I'm not going to even beat that into your heads. But for you to believe that this ball retains water, spins 1,000 miles per hour to the equator, tilted at 23.3 degrees, whirling at 666,000 million trillion gazillion miles per hour through an infinite. In order to believe that, guess what you got to believe? Gravity. and of course, I've believed gravity my entire life until in 2012 or 2014, I began learning the truth about the world that we live on. And I think about what you guys believe as it relates to whirling and twirling, and it's laughable to me. It's like, how in the hell did I ever even, I always questioned it as a kid, but who do you ask that question to? And they always going to just tell you the answer. Oh, gravity, gravity, oh, gravity, gravity, oh, gravity, gravity, oh, gravity, gravity, oh, gravity, gravity. Okay, let me stop. I'm stupid. So, he's coming against that. You don't go against gravity unless you are a flat earther. Straight up. And this flower of life, I believe is right in the center of the flat earth. It's called the North Pole. And I was talking to y'all about that the other day, and I was like, nah, we don't have to talk about that. Let's not talk about the map and where that point might be and so on and so forth. But, so I'm hearing things in the spirit. I'm watching this man, speak to my spirit, man. It was encouraging. I just said, I'm going to go outside and record this video real quick. It's exciting to me. Because he didn't say it. He didn't say the words. I guess he's part of this one, it's called One Square dot Earth or something like that. Anyways, I didn't get a chance. I saw the website. I have the website in my links. I haven't read it yet. I was busy today, but I'm going to look at that and read it and find out what their game plan is. But they're challenging academia in a major way. And that's what I got the gist of it just from the comments that Terrence made. And I applaud that. I'm encouraged by that. I know that he doesn't come to the understanding of being able to claim he can reproduce this. He's actually taking a slap at NASA's face like, look, I'm going to produce some shit that you guys have been up there talking and bullshitting about. I'm going to produce it. Why? Because he knows that they've been faking this space bullshit for so damn long. I mean, maybe I'm putting too much hope in the fact that he's going that far, but the truth of it is that you don't come to certain understandings without acknowledging and understanding the fact that we live on a flat, level plane, with the North Pole being right smack in the center where the tree of life once grew, and it was cut down. Oh man, and there's said to be a hole there, and that now we're getting into other conspiratorial stuff that might discredit what my theme and process was, or what my strategy is. So we're not going to talk about that. Remember, we always said this is 101. That's up to you to go beyond that and learn more about that stuff. That's not my deal, okay? But yeah, I'm encouraged to see what happened right here with Terrence Howard. It's going to be interesting to see what comes of it. It's going to be interesting to see if he's shut down, if he's quieted up. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy that Steph Curry. He said what he said about NASA being fake, and they made him quiet up. Sure did. Like Shaq. Shaq was like, man, it's flat. He was telling everybody the world is flat. I've been driving across the country. I know all this shit. It's a trip. He's supposed to be Illuminati's. Freemasons. So he probably just didn't hit that 33rd degree where that's what they took to reveal that shit to you. But he said, I know this shit. He got quieted down. Only real man that stood up for it stayed true, whether it was Kyrie Irving. And I believe he probably said, look, you don't want me to talk about it? Don't ask me about it. Because if you ask me about it, I'm going to talk to you about it. So they stopped talking to him about it. Because every time he defended it. Yeah, hell yeah it is. I know it is. Because he's a truth seeker. He's a young cat that knows what's up. So, anyways, now I'm rambling. It's your boy. Watch this shit unfold with Terrence Howard. It's going to be a trip. Really going to be a trip. If it goes the way it might go. You know what I mean? But, do your research. Go on my community page. You can find a lot of shit there and go from there. It's your boy. Peace.